Right folks, what's happening? Been a bit of a problem recently, so this morning Dad got a phone call saying that the air compressor had stopped working for the parlour, so that meant none of the sides would go up and none of the workings would work in the parlour. So recently the pump that's in the pump house for the air, it packed in, so me and Dad ripped it out. It's 20 odd year old, and then it's a way to get sorted, and then there's a spare one up the stair in the office, and I decided nah, I'm not gonna work, so it's been going for about a week and it's just decided it's not working, so Dad's away to get bits for that. But we figured out that we could plumb the tractor into the air where we blow the tyres up. So that's what got them going this morning. I came down to start lifting gates to let coos out, and Dad had figured this out, and so I go straight into the back of here and into the air tank, and that's what's making that go now. It's working away just fine, but not exactly ideal, so hopefully Dad's got the right thing to try and get it going again. But I'll show you the project that we're working on now. So Dad's had this idea that we're going to use this as a nurse tank up the road at the next farm. The ground's quite wet up there, so we're always taking when you can get on the ground down here with a tanker, you have to usually wait a week or two before you can get up there if it's been really wet. The drains are wider apart and it just doesn't drain the same. So the idea is that we put this up there, we cart up the tankers as a nurse tank into this and spread with the umbilical. If it works, it'll be fantastic, but it's a bit of a risk. We'll see what happens. So this is off our old slurry tower, a sluice gate valve there. Bolted that on, cut a hole in the tank, and we've got, well, it's all bolted together, drilled holes, got some masking, and this is the stuff you use on the slurry towers, and put it in behind all that and clamped it all together, so it's very well sealed. Look, even the sluice gate works. So this end will be the side that goes onto the umbilical Doda pump, and then the other side round here is we're going to be trying to figure out how to get this clamped onto that pipe that goes up and jets in there, and then get it filled. There is an air hole in the top to let gas out, don't worry. There's always a project of some sort going on here. It's currently on this trailer just to make things easier for us, shifting it around and getting it closer to the garage. And then we'll clamp it down, take it up the road when we're ready. Hopefully that's soon. It's nearly ready to go. It's just getting this pipe attached there, and then after that just seeing if it'll work or not. Try and get this on the end here. That'll blow straight into the fiberglass. Already pre-made hole up there, so that'll be perfect. Always something fun going on, eh? On a lighter note from this morning's chaotic crap, 2 heifer calves born this morning, both absolutely fine. Very happy with that. One of them was a heifer that calved, and she had a heifer, so that was very nice to see that go well. As most folk know, heifers can be awkward, but aye, went well. milking as well, so she's been in and she's been milked, got her colostrum for the calf, so fantastic, all is well. Thank you to Crone, sent me a boiler suit, finally, I'm clean, got a boiler suit that actually zips up and down now, no holes, no split up my arse, no holes in my armpits, and pockets that actually work, nothing's going to fall out of them now. I was always losing my phone, always feared I was going to lose it down the slats or that, you know, but I was just forced to have it, putting it in there, you know, so fantastic. So we're nearly there with that big tank, as you've seen, well, just there I suppose, because this will be added on to yesterday's video, but today somehow we seem to have ended up with some spare concrete from the council. Don't know how that happened, but hey ho, we've got some. So I've got this massive hole here that I've just filled with that and then soaked and then smoothed over. So that'll mean that I'm not getting bashed about just as much when driving the 135 through it. Now I'm going to go find some more holes to fill in with it. There's plenty more cement. That's only some in the bucket. The wee drop left round the corner. And this morning we were shifting calves. This is a new batch. As you can see, they're enjoying the big long pen. Some of them got flung round the back into the big shed, and then the rest got flung up the road to the next farm. And big juggle of boots that my sister's got room for more calves, because it seems to be quite an explosion recently. So she's needing a room. So I'll go see what other holes I can fill in. I'm sure there's plenty, there always is. Right, I found some more. A bucket brush this just to clean it out. I'll need to get a wee brush and clean it out properly, get the elastic out. But yeah, these are what we call the ankle breakers, because when it's covered in you know what, you can't see it, and then you stick your foot in it. So I'm going to sort this out now. Fed up with it, so great opportunity. All cleaned out now. Right, it's time to count this in. Oh, that used a lot more than I originally thought it would. So now I'm just going to get a wee soak and then just try and smooth it over, and that should do it. We'll need to get a big sheet and put it over the top of it, because just in case it gets driven over, I'll likely just be this kind of corner. We'll try not shift any cattle for a few days. And yeah. Maybe a bit excessive using the volley washer, but it's all that's here. I'll get a wee tramp about with my feet, then smooth it over with a shovel. Maybe needs a wee bit more water actually. It's coming up nicely though. Right, that's it all patted out and smooth with a shovel as best as I can. I'm not a professional, but at least I'll not be sticking my foot in somewhere that it shouldn't be. Really? Mum's happy. This is a rather large bit as well. This is where I drive out with the feed wagon tractor, and it's never good, so just going to smooth that out, and then I'll just need to drive out slightly different so I don't run it over, and hopefully nobody else runs it over. As most of you know, that might not happen, and there's always something that happens. So, right, time to soak it and smooth it all out. Right, she looks rough, but she'll do a wee turn, perfect. No more bouncing about for me, hopefully. But that's all of it gone now. It was against the dike there, and that's that. Bloody bra. If you haven't already, don't forget to have a wee look at my machinery tour. It was the previous video. And I've also got new merch. It says Drew's Farming Life give it laldy. No, gie it laldy. So give that a swatch if you fancy it. Aye, we'll see you all next time. This is Drew's Farming Life. I'm Drew. This is our farm. Cheers.